Let's get right into this, man. Doesn't really seem like many people are in the chat right now. It's all good. I feel like this always happens with Servamp at the very beginning, and then people start to trickle in as we're going along. So that's true. Actually, no, I take that back. What's up, guys? I'm glad I'm not all by myself out here. It's always sad when there's no one in the chat. But are you just caught up? Nice. But what do you think about it so far, Zara? For me, Servamp has just gotten better and better, and I'm really excited to see what this episode brings to the table. I do want to see a slight increase in the world building and worlding in general, especially with all the awesome character development we've gotten with the last handful of episodes. So hopefully we can get that. I don't really need more character introductions with this episode, but I'm sure we will anyway, since there's a plethora of these Servamps to get into. But yeah, it's Tsubaki and Sakuya are best boys for me right now. Realistically, the rankings at the end of the last episode, I had changed to Tsubaki being my number 1, no longer tied with Kuro, and Sakuya and Kuro being tied at number 2, because Sakuya is my boy, dude. But I can't abandon Kuro. You know what I'm saying? Kuro is dope. Kuro was the first thing that drew me into this series. Yeah, fuck that dad, man. That easily one of the most fucked up parents I've seen in a while. In terms of seasonal anime, because really there's been so many nice parents. It's crazy. It's rare. Normally you got a bunch of tragic family backstories going on simultaneously. But either way, let's get straight into it. Servamp episode 5. I'm gonna start this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's some stuff I'm gonna talk about after the stream also, so stick around for that. Look at my boy just playing some games, man. Dude, you can't do that to me. You can't have him with the PS4 controller and whatnot and not show anything on the screen. And what is this? No fucking way, dude. Wait, whoa. Okay, hold on. First of all, this is perfect as far as exactly what I wanted, but there's only 2 things that possibly could be. With what they're showing right there. Either way, it showcases that the existence of vampires, servamps, and their eves in general are known. And then it's either some sort of organization that is conducting research on them, or it's an organization that's trying to call them. And either way, it's going to be interesting to see. If it's an organization that's trying to call them, they're really going to start going down some similar paths to a great deal of series at that point. Particularly, as you guys would know, one of my favorites of all time. But we'll see how it turns out before I make those comparisons. I need to see some more doubt though, man. I really want to get into that character because he seems dope as fuck. He has potential to easily surpass Kuro at the very least. Also, if people haven't gotten this 7 and shit, I highly recommend you pick it up. The other tracks on it are godly. I can't really check on the chat too much, but I see you guys are thinking the same thing. Ku said the episode was TG. This episode was TG. What do you mean the episode was TG? You mean the organization is like the CCG? That's what I'm thinking, but exactly like Dark said. But I doubt we'll see. I mean, outside of this scene right here, I doubt we're gonna see much of Tsubaki's subclass this episode. This man is a boss, though. Look at that eye patch. Kenshiko, bringing in those smooth tracks. Meanwhile, Tsubaki is feeding hard. I love him so much. Not a bad sense of progression either. Kuro. I'm trying to see Sakuya roll through to the festival. I'm gonna see Sakuya and Yukata, I'm not gonna lie. See the OTP get some shine. So suspect. What the fuck? I really like this voice actor though. I know, what the fuck is up with that? Kuro's so adorable. Yeah, Kuro is the shit. Dude, I really like this man's character design though. Based as fuck. I was saying it during your streams, but that red-haired guy was also Matsu. Red-haired guy, you mean Belkia? Yeah. Everybody's known Belkia as Matsuoka since episode 1, bro. Damn. Toss that shit. I knew this man had to potentially be an Eve. Kuro. What a fiend. Tsubaki. Everything he does is just too real. Yo. Who is this OG? Is he a Servamp himself or is he just an Eve? He must be a Servamp at this point. Tetsu, man. Okay, there we go. Who is this Servamp, dude? What is this little? Yo, good shit. Pride did. I'm still waiting on Wrath though. Still waiting on Wrath. Dude, I forgot Misono hadn't recovered yet. Yo. What a perfect design. Dude, Tetsu's by far the best Eve we've seen thus far. Aside from the dude that's Doubt's Eve, but he's just a clown. Tetsu's a boss. Very true. What the fuck? Yo, are you fucking serious right now? When did this become Hatsukoi Monster? Dude, Tetsu's my boy. Oh no, what are you hoping to accomplish with those petty acts, though? It's so strange that Tsubaki has no Eve, but that's the thing. If ever he does get one, it'll be on some father shit. Yo, what the f? C3. You know, those weapons look like yo, a neutral party between humans and vampires. So it's not quite. I mean, he could just be spouting nonsense, though, trying to rope him in. Yeah, this isn't quite on that CCG status then, if they're trying to maintain the peace like this. But those weapons definitely look. We would like your slot to work with us, dude. Fuck that. They just want to use you and discard you, though. But as I was gonna say, those weapons look similar with that kind of cloak around them, similar to the ethereal design of like the weapons that Eves are using. For example, like Mahiru's broom. So that might be the only comparison. It might be like on some Quinke shit. Yo. Meaning whatever he's trying to do, you guys forced him into that path to begin with. OTP right there, son. You've shown the man your whole hand, dude. You can't be. I'm sorry, Mahiru. Stop being a little bitch. Damn. Dude, why is the man in a straitjacket, though? See, look at those pole arms. Dude, he's able to graze Kuro like that? So he is, in fact, so he must be a vampire himself, but then... Nah, dude, what a fiend, though. I don't know how he can fight on that level. That's beast. Oh my god, they're going too hard right now. Wow. I know. You would figure it would be the other way around and have the adverse effect. You guys are surprised by these VAs? See, I'm not even mentioning it because I already knew they were in this. So it's not a surprise to me to hear Hiroshi. I was just waiting on his appearance. I was not expecting on a Daisuke though, but I don't know how they made it so convoluted to begin with. Yo! You planning on doing a dance? Not bad, Mahiru. Not bad at all. You see that hatred? I knew they couldn't be so simple. I knew they were on that shit. All right, so they really are on that CCG status then. And the Kyoken of the C3 clearly are using weapons rooted in vampire powers. So those are the scars left on your heart, man. The question is, how do you craft said weapons, though? If it's the same process as crafting Quinke to an extent, then it's twisted. They should have thrown Hosea in the mix for that complete package of those VAs, though. I love that. I love Hiroshi's character, though. He's a boss. Yo, he's finally appearing, dude. Beast height, son. I've been waiting on his appearance, I'm not gonna lie. See this? That's the thing. I've been waiting on a lot of these characters' appearance because I've seen the the majority of the character roster. So it's gonna be nice to actually see him in the mix, dude. But very interesting episode, dude. This is exactly what I wanted to see as far as more worlding, but I was not quite expecting it to have those kind of comparisons to Tokyo Ghoul. And I wouldn't say that the C3 is exactly like CCG, but it's those weapons that really do it for me. And the fact that this unit that's hunting Servamps is 100% on the skill-wise, able to go in. Tetsu is a boss. I love Hugh's whole demeanor and character design is on point. This is just a damn good episode yet again. Tsubaki fiending at the beginning. Just everything about it. The progression, the pacing of it. Damn good episode. I have some more questions at this point, but I'm more excited to see Hyde come into the mix now. We are breakers. I mean, the dude is good. MAHIRO even went in. I can't even lie. Yo, they're gonna stare the man down like that? That's crazy. And yeah, no, they got way too many GOAT VAs on the project at this point, but I'm not complaining about that. I'm not complaining about that at all. I'm curious to see how they kind of met it out, and I don't really realistically see all of these characters, you know, being present at any given time. So it's gonna be interesting, man. Can't wait to see Lawless. I mean, those names sound savage, so I'm curious as well. But we're still early on, man. There's still a lot of progression to go. But I enjoyed this episode thoroughly. So let me know your thoughts on this episode of Servamp. I do have to co-sign those comparisons to Tokyo Ghoul though. C3, but even just the name C3, I don't know. The weapons are the biggest thing for me, aside from the unit itself. But you can tell that I can't really get a real sense for the hierarchy of stage. That's the only thing that I'm really curious about. But smash that like button if you enjoyed. I'm gonna get up out of here. Two things. First of all, I'm not sure if the HXH uncensored version has dropped yet. Check on that right now, actually. But we will be doing that at some point this afternoon. No, not quite yet. But when it does drop this afternoon, I will be doing that stream. It'll probably be around like 5 or so at this stage. I know this today is the same thing as last week as far as New Game and Shirdanshi is concerned. I have other things that I want to do, so I may not do those reviews. If I do, they might be shorter, but I said that last week, and then they ended up being normal length anyway, so they'll probably end up being normal length regardless, because I just don't know when to fucking shut up about a series once I start talking about it. But that's where that stands. HSS will be happening, and then I'm going to be having a Persona 5 discussion stream at some point this afternoon, because there's some stuff I want to talk about with the new vids that Atlas posted. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything I want to say. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the HXA stream later, if nothing else. And definitely, I don't know when the P5 stream is going to be, but I definitely want to do that today at some point. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts. I'm out. Peace.